So, welcome to ThinkGeek This Week. I am Bianca.
I'm Jeff.
That's Jeff, and thank you so much for joining us again. Happy Friday. Happy end of the week.
Happy Friday indeed.
Happy weekend is what I say. Because after this, I'm just going to leave. That's cool, right? Like, I just head on out. Jeff's my boss.
I don't see what could hurt.
Here's the thing. You have a new office. It's all the way on the other side.
We did move offices and desks this week, and it's really weird. So our office here is split into these like two separate. It's like two separate offices separated by a hallway, and so I was on this side of the hallway, and now I'm on that side of the hallway,
alone in a closet.
And it's kind of real weird. To be on the other side of the world. I didn't realize how different it would feel, but it feels real different.
Get a new perspective. And also,
I do.
We did put you in a closet that used to be filled with dogs.
Yeah, so
that's not great.
The best part of the office that I had here before was well, there were a couple of really good things about my office.
Okay.
So
go ahead.
Here you go, Internet. Let me tell you about how
they really care a whole lot about.
They do.
Just go into detail about your office.
They do.
Describe
the best part about the office.
Yeah.
Was that the outside wall of it was where the office building smoking station was.
Oh, that is true.
And so, at any given time of day, there was something like 10 to 15 people leaning against my window.
That's true.
And having conversations and smoking cigarettes.
That
was the best part of it. So I don't have that anymore.
You don't. And now you have a dog zone.
I do have a dog zone.
Who is deathly allergic to dogs is now in the dog zone.
Yep.
Which is great for those of us who enjoy visiting dogs in the office. Now we get to see them all the time. Not so great for you, though.
Theirs like weaponized against me.
Yes, that's true.
It's true.
So we moved this week, so we're all very glad that it's the weekend. Nice chill weekend. What are you doing? Anything fun?
You know, not a whole lot. So we have New York Toy Fair coming up for any of you in the Toy Fair biz.
Don't make that noise there. It's very exciting.
So next week I'm traveling. So my wife and I are doing our Valentine's Day this weekend, as opposed to when I'm gone for Toy Fair.
I'm not doing my Valentine's Day this weekend. I am Black Panther is my Valentine's Day gift. We're gonna go see a movie, and that's my Valentine's Day. And also not doing it on Valentine's Day. Pro tip: never eat on Valentine's Day. It's a nightmare.
Yeah, just not even at home. Like just not even at home. Just
no, eat at home, but like don't go out and make reservations. It's a nightmare. Do it one day before, one day after, or if you're me, Black Panther. Anyway, let us know what your Valentine's Day plans are, so that maybe we can steal them.
Or your Black Panther's Day plans.
Or your Black Panther's Day plans. So we can steal them and use them and impress other people with our beautiful ideas that are ours now.
Yeah.
They're definitely not from you.
Absolutely.
They're ours now.
Is that
you made this? I made this.
It's ours now.
We have some very exciting things behind us, some of which we'll be giving away today. There should be a link in the description or the comments of the video you're watching, depending on where you're watching it. If you just click that link, follow all of the directions, give us your information so that we can contact you and let you know if you win things. And then when we contact you, please respond back to our contact request.
Answer my emails.
Yeah.
Because we would like to be able to send you the things that you win, and a lot of times you guys just don't respond, and that makes us very sad.
And hey, if you're trying to click on that link inside the Facebook app and it doesn't work, the pro tip is type it into your browser.
Do you know what it is? Can you read it?
It's the link today is bit.ly/TGTW2918.
It's a secret code you'll never figure out. It is the date.
And Jeff sounded really impressive when he did that. I just want everyone to know he was reading it off of the screen.
I was not reading it. It's all up here.
Anyway, we'll go over a little more of what these things are individually, but we've got just a lot of really cool retro Atari stuff that we're going to be giving out today. And then a little show of what's coming later.
Ooh. I tried to put you guys in an old 80s arcade. But
how'd that work? Because that's not what it looks like.
Instead, you're in a wasteland. A generic, non-specific wasteland.
Who could say?
I was about to say, have you been to an 80s arcade? Because it doesn't look like
this is an 80s arcade today.
Oh.
It's just been left abandoned since 1988.
I see.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Well, lots of very cool things also happened in the geek world.
The big game.
The big game, number one, and every geek's favorite is that big game. There were men, they hit each other,
There was a ball that did something. I don't know.
I don't know what happened.
Hey,
but I'll tell you that Justin Timberlake concert was.
Let me tell you what.
Just okay.
There were some trailers that happened during the big games.
There were like 28,000 trailers, and we're gonna go over
every last one
of
them
this whole week
in detail. This is the first 24-hour live marathon of ThinkGeek This Week, in which we break down in depth these trailers.
Someone please save me. We're being held here against our will. Blink twice if you're imprisoned.
Oh, Bianca, no.
Oh, no.
Okay, first, solo trailer. I think that was one of the bigger ones to come out of there.
Yeah, people are definitely...
It's really in length.
Yeah, I mean, people are definitely hyped about this movie, and I think the more that they see sort of the exposition of the story, you know, see some more of the characters, the places, with everything that's going on, it's pretty, you know, it's becoming pretty compelling. I think people are starting to piece together in their minds what they think it's going to be about or should be about or whatever.
Yeah, and also, pro tip to those of you at home who may not have seen it, maybe you weren't watching the big game, I don't know who wasn't, but there are two different trailers. One is like a teaser trailer, and then one is an extended version of the same trailer. So if you've seen the one that was shown during the big game, TM, that's not the whole story. If you go on YouTube and you search for it, there's an extended version, which I highly recommend watching.
You should just watch it and then watch the next one. And if it feels like you're watching the same thing, that's okay. Just watch it again anyway, because you'll probably get some more.
It's different. The second one, even though it's all part of the same video, the second part is different. Even though
hey, just watch it like 10 or 15 times.
Definitely do that.
It's a great trailer. Just watch a bunch of it.
Now that we've told you how and where to watch the trailer, let's talk about how we feel about it. And my feelings are...
More childish Landino.
Yeah.
It's a joke from college.
I just want Lando, aka Donald Glover, to have his own Lando, like, origin story movie, and that's all I want in my life.
I mean, you never know. Maybe he will. Maybe he will.
I hope so. Because this looks amazing. And also, I didn't realize that Emilia Clarke was in this movie. I don't know how I missed that news, but I had no idea. And then she showed up, and I was like, "Oh, Daenerys, hello!" And they were drinking wine, and it was very apropos given her character.
The most beautiful cape.
She has the most beautiful cape.
I just want to beat her.
She's got some cape practice too from Game of Thrones.
Yeah, the whole trailer I personally felt like was really cool and exciting. It felt almost like we're getting. Han Solo just like, I feel like he didn't have a fully fleshed out backstory. He was just like that roguish fellow, and he was there. And now we're seeing like how he came to be, and hopefully we'll get all of the history behind the Kessel Run. And I'm really excited to see what comes out of it.
Yeah, building out his history and sort of his reasons and motivations for things, and why he is helping out the rebels. It's a pretty cool story, I think, that's going to be told here.
Yeah. So let us know after you watch it, either you've already seen it or after the show you're going to go watch it. Let us know how you feel. You can always tweet at us, send us a Facebook message, or if you've already seen it, let us know your thoughts in the comments so that we can read about them.
Matt says, movie looks dope!
It does look dope!
It's going to be fun.
Yeah, I mean, I think Lando's going to steal the show, but it's going to be good.
I don't know, Emilia Clarke looks like fire.
Fire! No, it'll be fun. Look,
they both had capes. I'll give you that they both had capes.
Cape Squad.
But Lando was rocking his much harder.
Look, here's the thing. Anytime that the supporting characters in the story are this strong, you know it's probably going to be a really compelling story, right? Like they've brought in usually in a movie you would expect that's especially so focused on the one lead character, right? You know, it's even in the name of the movie. It's
Solo about Solo.
Well, not exactly only about him, but certainly that these other characters are already drawing so much attention and interest, I think really bodes well for the movie.
The Star Wars is really just the friends you make along the way.
It is.
That's what they say. I'm pretty sure that's what they say. Is the Star Wars are the friends that you make along the way.
Maybe the real war in our stars is the friends we make along the way.
I think this has gone off the rails.
It for sure has. Let us know your thoughts.
Mitchell says it looks promising. If anything, more cosplay ideas.
Yes.
John Paul says Lando can rock that cape no matter what day and year it is. Very true.
So that was only the first of like a bazillion trailers that came out. So next, I'm going to look at our script a little bit. Next, we're going to talk about the Westworld Season 2 trailer.
Yeah.
Okay, also premiered during the big game.
Yeah.
And it also was kind of a teaser, I imagine, because every 30 seconds of commercial footage during the Super Bowl costs like $10 million, so they do like
per second,
like 5 seconds, and they're like, go on YouTube for the rest because this is insane. So there is an extended trailer available on YouTube, and it looks
great.
Dope, as whatever his name was said earlier.
I just want to say, like, maybe we should learn from Westworld, like as a culture, as a species, like maybe don't make AI robots and then do bad things to them. Maybe don't do that.
So yes, but I think that we are already like barreling very quickly towards...
Maybe don't. Watch some TV, people. Learn something for yourselves. Get educated. Turn on HBO scientists and get your head straight.
Okay, if movies and TV have taught me anything, it's definitely make human robots with, high AI intelligence. 2,
yeah.
Definitely bring back dinosaurs. Bring them on back.
Yeah, and lots of them.
And then when those dinosaurs aren't good enough, take all of the very
make a worse,
dinosaurs,
like the Worstosaurus Rex is what you should make out of it.
The biggest, worst version of that also can go invisible. Yeah.
You need that.
Those are the 2 things, and then 3. Don't worry, the bomb is definitely going to defuse in the last 2 seconds.
And here's a bonus for you. Definitely talk to those aliens. The aliens are fine.
They're so friendly.
Just be good to those aliens.
Just be so friendly. Although I will say, there have been some movies recently where be friendly to the aliens. They're nice. Arrival.
On the whole, the aliens are bad, and you should stay away.
In general.
No aliens, no dinosaurs, no AI.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Just don't. It's bad.
No, I think if you're just nice to I don't know why we as a species are insistent on making robots that look like us and then treating them poorly.
But they're not people, though.
Just be nice. They're gonna be
Aaron.
people. Here, listen.
Aaron, they're just not people, though.
They're gonna be people. Eventually. If movies and TV have taught us anything, eventually they're gonna be people. Just be nice to the robots. It's not hard. Don't make fun of the robots. Just be nice to them.
Yeah, maybe don't make a theme park that encourages debauchery and
murder.
Murder.
Don't murder the robots.
Other bad things that this PG-13 webcast isn't going to talk about. They don't do that.
And then don't populate it as the trailer shows, this new trailer. Don't put big, mean robot bulls in it.
Don't put big, mean robot bulls in it.
Big, mean robot bulls are a real bad idea as well.
Don't give the robots weapons. Hey, don't give them guns.
There's a lot of bad decisions that were made, but whatever. It looks
David says #I stand with dinosaurs. Daisy on Facebook says, don't treat AI badly. This will start the Omnic crisis. Learn from Overwatch.
Yes! Very good.
There's just countless examples of why all of these are bad ideas.
Examples.
So,
however, since it's not reality, I will enjoy watching it in Westworld Season 2 because I was all about Westworld Season 1. I loved that. If you haven't had a chance to watch it, I highly recommend it. It's some of the best TV I've seen in the most recent years.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll talk a little bit later about another good thing that I've been watching.
What are you looking forward most in Season 2?
Oh, gosh. Okay. I want to see where Dolores is going. So we've gotten to the center of the maze, and now it feels like the whole world is opened up, and I want to see where it goes. And also, what's up with the samurais? What's happening with those? They weren't in the trailer, and I need to know about Samurai World right now.
Jeff, what are you looking forward to?
Oh, man.
Is it giant mechanical bulls?
I mean, for sure it's giant mechanical bulls.
Yes.
More lessons learned about why not to do bad things to robots.
Don't do bad things to robots.
Guess what I'm looking
clap
forward
emoji,
to.
clap emoji, clap emoji.
Clap
What are you looking for, Darren?
More James Marsden!
Oh, yes. That's right. I forgot about your boy.
My boy James Marsden. Love that guy.
Awesome.
Scott Summers, a.k.a. Cyclops, a.k.a. the father of Cable.
Wait, is that true?
Yeah. Cable's a time traveler.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're gonna talk about Cable.
If you want to know anything, the X-Men, the genealogy is real messed up, and timelines don't make sense. X-Men's terrible.
Here's what we're gonna do. We were going to talk about SpaceX next, but given the perfect segue that Aaron has given us that I didn't even know existed, we're now gonna talk about the Deadpool 2 trailer.
Yeah?
Which highly featured Cable, played by...
And some action figures.
And some action figures. Very low budget special effects. Or high budget, I don't know. I mean, they had...
They look like custom action figures to me.
They look pretty custom to me. But another trailer came out this week. I don't actually know if it was on during the Super Bowl.
No, it was this week.
Yeah, I think it just released on its own. Just sort of riding that trailer wave. Deadpool 2, everyone already knows that it's coming out, so this wasn't a surprise, but we got our first sort of in-depth look at Cable.
Yeah.
And it looks funny. And,
well, of course.
Maybe a little violent.
A smidgen.
A smidgen violent and really awesome, which I think is just like Deadpool's. That's his like motto.
That's what he
it's
does.
Like cool, awesome,
violent,
and just
irreverent,
a little violent and very funny.
Yeah, it was a fun trailer. I enjoyed it. I did like the timeout with the little.
Because his arm wasn't finished.
Yeah, because his arm wasn't finished.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
But it's a very funny little segue with the action figures that are done in there, and I especially like the activate regenerative superpower. It's like for sure my favorite thing about Deadpool is the just interaction with the audience.
Yeah, the banter and the breaking the fourth wall.
Yeah, and the way that sort of is his signature. That really is what separates. I don't know, separates good from great for me with Deadpool. Like when it uses that really well,
but not overuses it.
No,
I feel like it's easy to get into that sort of Deadpool breaks the fourth wall all the time.
Right.
Yeah.
He does it. He has to do it well.
And he does. I think they play it well. Mm-hmm. So it was a fun trailer. It's got a little bit of that breaking the fourth wall at the end of it.
Yeah, it breaks the fourth wall at the end it's like it breaks the fifth wall because it makes fun of itself for breaking the fourth wall.
Yes.
It breaks all the walls.
Taunts a little bit of Justice League CGI.
It does.
Superman's mustache off.
Definitely does have some adult language in there. Beware.
That's why I didn't put the volume up in that trailer.
But it looks like a lot of fun. I'm excited about Deadpool.
So Deadpool 3 is Deadpool meeting Old Man Logan.
No.
Because that's what I want.
I hate Old Man Logan.
How dare you?
Sorry. Wait.
That's an Oscar-nominated film.
Oh, the movie Logan. I thought you meant the comic Old Man Logan.
No, I'm talking about Old Man Logan from
the movie
The
Logan.
movie, which is just Old Man Logan.
What about Deadpool and Baby Logan, Laura?
Who is Baby Logan?
It's X2. Did you watch Logan?
Yeah.
The girl.
Oh.
Isn't her name Laura? Am I wrong?
I don't know.
Okay. Baby Logan.
I would like to say that I did watch that movie 2 weeks ago. I did not remember her name.
You should know, Diane on Facebook says, Jeff looks like he could be Ryan Reynolds' little cousin, right?
Oh, thank you.
He has a much better filter than Deadpool.
I'm sorry I said I hated Old Man Logan. I have some strong feelings about that.
Oh no, have you been?
Oh no.
Are the people upsetting? Aaron, have you caused a riot?
I was wrong.
Have you caused a riot in the chat?
Yeah, people are a little angry.
Old Man, look, Jeff and I very much support Old Man Logan. We're not with Aaron on this.
Yeah.
She's completely separate from us.
Shun her.
I have some strong feelings about the comic. However, I would really like to see the Deadpool and Hawkeye comic come back. That as a film would be great.
That would be great.
We did trivia last night locally and Hawkman.
Yes.
Hey, trivia for everybody. In 1997,
yes,
Hawkman.
I know the answer to this.
Hawkman promoted what candy bar?
1997, Hawkman, DC Comics superhero Hawkman, promoted what candy bar?
Is it Baby Ruth?
It's Baby Ruth. You had to let them answer
look,
it, Jeff.
They're just gonna cheat. They're gonna go to Google and cheat.
Well, listen, after the stream is over, go to Google and search it.
Please do, because it's the
good.
best thing. And I think Deadpool plus Hawkman in the Baby Ruth universe,
Baby Ruth
like
Hawkman.
Baby Ruth Hawkman in that universe with Ryan Reynolds Deadpool is the that's Deadpool 3.
You want a DC Marvel crossover?
I was only specifically just because of the Baby Ruth. Yeah, like. Look, I get. It's
of all of the Marvel DC crossovers you can have, you went with that one.
Baby Ruth Hawkman.
Okay,
Yeah, that's the one.
Yep, that's the one we gotta go for. You heard it here first, guys.
All I'm saying is it's also maybe they'd let it happen. Who knows? Who knows?
Just for that one goof.
Who's to say?
Yeah, all right.
Okay, I say definitely not for that one. I don't think. Let's wrap up our final trailer. Sort of coverage, I guess, and that is Venom.
Yes.
That actually came out yesterday?
Yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday, so it's very new. If you haven't seen it, it's a upcoming movie starring, I almost said Tom Brady, but that's the football boy.
That's the football boy.
It's Tom Hardy.
Love that guy.
Love that guy. Not the football boy. Although, I bet he could probably play football very well because, according to that trailer, that dude is jacked. It's an interesting exploration into Venom who, I haven't really followed Venom's comics, but I most closely associate him with being like an evil enemy of Spider-Man. But this trailer seems to point towards something a little different, and I was told by Andrew, who's our video producer here at ThinkGeek, that there is a comic in which Venom is on the side of good. A little bit. It's a little gray area, but this appears to be following that storyline. So
he's on the side of ambiguity.
He's on the side of ambiguity.
A chaotic neutral.
And I think the trailer looks really cool. I actually am a pretty big Tom Hardy fan. I've liked a lot of the things that he's done.
Mad Max.
Mad Max is for sure on that list.
Peaky Blinders.
Was he in Peaky Blinders? Is he Peaky Blinders?
Is he Peaky Blinders?
The star of Peaky Blinders?
Oh, no.
No, that's, what's his name? Cillian
Murphy. Cillian Murphy? Is it Cillian Murphy?
I don't know. That's Peaky Blinders. Anyway, Tom Hardy looks great, and Venom looks like it's going to be cool, but we don't know much about it yet.
It was a kind of an enigmatic trailer, I would say. It's giving you, I felt like the Venom trailer was more of like maybe even a step back from a teaser trailer in some ways.
They called it a teaser trailer.
Yeah,
so.
but it's not even like, it doesn't even really tease the plot, right? Like, it's sort of giving you a look into what the movie is going to feel like. I think like it sort of sets up that atmosphere, and that's
definitely dark and gritty for sure. And
then they just kind of like, here's the world that you're going to be living in. You guys know and love Venom, or love to hate Venom, however you go there. And here's this world that we're going to make this movie in, is how it felt. And it's cool. It definitely piqued my interest.
Daisy says, can we have a villain movie for once? I love villains, and they barely get explored in film form. That would be fun.
We don't know for sure which way this movie is going to sort of skew. I think it's going to end up with him being like fighting for the government as kind of a super soldier kind of situation.
Could be.
But as Jeff said, we don't really get a sense of what the story is going to be, more the feeling. And it felt dark and gritty and interesting, so we'll see what happens.
I'm excited to see more trailers.
Also, we haven't actually seen Venom. We just see Tom Hardy, like the human person, and so we don't see like there's
Tom Hardy is Venom.
Tom Hardy, human.
Yeah.
You don't see like Venom in the form that you know him with crazy eyes. You just see a human man. So it's definitely going in on that origin story for real. And then there was one thing that was not a trailer, but sure, it does sound like sci-fi.
Look, I'm going to tell you, this is like the most cinematic thing that's happened.
It is.
In a long time. It counts as a trailer.
Isn't your computer background? You're making it.
Let me tell you what's going on. This is the trailer for the 2018 Start of the Space Race. That's what this is.
Start of the Space Race featuring SpaceX.
Featuring Elon Musk.
It's featuring Elon Musk.
And Starman.
Drum roll, please.
Yeah, drum rolls are clapping.
Yeah, so Elon Musk shot a Tesla Roadster out into space as a dummy payload on the Falcon Heavy rocket.
X Heavy.
And
Falcon Heavy X.
His name's Starman, and he's perfect.
Like, the whole thing is the funniest. So you've got the Tesla Roadster.
Yes.
And it
$200,000 car.
Yeah, and you have Starman in it, in a spacesuit, in one of the SpaceX spacesuits. Mm-hmm. On the dash of the Tesla Roadster is a tiny model Tesla Roadster that's attached to the dash.
No,
and
I missed that.
Yeah, so this is what I was reading about this. And then there's a model of Starman in the car. So it's and then of course he's got the "Don't Panic" on the screen.
What I noticed.
Like, everything about this is ridiculous. And Elon Musk has said on Twitter and other places, like, space races are exciting. They're good for they're good for the people. The people need a good space race.
Good for people, good for science.
Good for Tesla. Good for Tesla, for sure.
Yeah, they shot their car into space.
For a company that does no advertising to speak of, like, this is a fine advertisement.
It is.
Very good marketing for cars. So NASA has actually also officially recognized the Tesla as an orbiting body now.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think everything is great. This is wonderful. I'm so glad it happened. I'm glad that the rocket worked. I'm glad that it landed safely. Mm-hmm. Everything is, like, really just coming up roses for Elon Musk these days, and I think.
Because,
I don't know.
I mean, his life was already pretty roses. The man is a billionaire, but it's even more roses now.
Yeah, but it's just crazy. So, like, look, Elon Musk is either going to herald, like, this new glorious phase of our civilization, which we live forever and all grow wings,
or turn into a supervillain.
He's the world's first actual supervillain. Who knows? The Boring Company really has me thinking about that supervillain thing. I mean, he did have the flamethrowers out for sale.
He is selling flamethrowers.
Well, he only sold a few of them to build money. I mean, it wasn't that many flamethrowers, but now they're going on eBay for like $2,500, $3,000.
He not only sold flamethrowers, but he found a bureaucratic loophole that allowed him to ship said flamethrowers.
Yeah.
I mean, that's supervillain territory.
I don't know.
Abusing a bureaucratic system.
Yeah, that is villainous for sure. I don't know what's going on with Elon Musk, but I'm excited to find out. I think he's great.
I personally love and accept our new evil overlord.
Yeah,
Elon Musk. He just shot a car into space.
I'm on Team Elon.
It's my new desktop background, and it's awesome. But on the science-y side of things, the reason that this man shot a car into space is because it was the dummy payload, as you mentioned, on the Falcon Falcon X Heavy rocket. I don't know where the X is. Is the problem that I'm having.
Just call it the Falcon rocket. I think we'll get it.
The Falcon Heavy rocket. And this is a great step forward for science. One, because it's one of the first, like, private industry space rocket successful launches. And two, we can now take much heavier payloads into space and have them go much farther, whereas before, our payloads, we were down to the gram, like, no, you can't bring that, 3-gram salt packet on the thing. That's
sorry, guys.
Right.
No salt. No salt for you.
But now we can send huge payloads off into space, and that's great for scientists. That's great for the world, honestly.
And the reusability of this rocket, too. I mean, so it used to be... And I mean, it largely still is. Look, like, this is the first time this has really happened, to go all the way to space. It used to be that the rocket part would fall off, and you would only get sort of like the capsule part back, and sort of this rocket that goes up, does something, and comes back down and lands, and then goes back up is that's a massive, massive change.
It's massive change. It's great for, as you said, reusability. We're not building a brand new multi-billion-dollar rocket every time we need to go. We just have to kind of fill it up and tighten the bolts a little bit.
Yeah, and I mean, it's not that it's not even so expensive, but it takes a long time to build those. Mm-hmm. Right?
What?
Yeah, no, spoiler alert, rockets are hard to make.
Oh, no.
And you can't, there's not just like a lot of production available to be doing that. So the ability to have one and go and return is a real step forward in progress for space. Like,
space travel, space shipping, space joy rides into space.
I mean, and look,
down.
so Elon Musk has talked about going to Mars.
Yeah.
So I think he's going. Like, I believe him.
He'll be there.
A few years ago, somebody tweeted at Elon Musk that he should make a car to beat another car on the Nürburgring. I can't remember which car it was that they're referencing. But anyway, the tweet said basically, go make a fast race car. And Elon Musk responds, okay. This was years ago. And then if you look back at the tweet, he responds when the Roadster's done. And he's like, we did it.
We did it.
And so it's like,
here you go.
so you can you tweeted Elon Musk, you go,
we did it, and then we put it into space.
You say to Elon Musk, hey, can you go make a really fast car? And he's like, yeah, I guess we could do that. Guys, let's go do it. And then he does it, and then you just get your customer service back from Elon the man himself. And here's your fast car. It costs $250,000, but man, is it fast! And he shoots it into space. So now he says we're going to Mars. I take him at his word.
Yeah. Yes.
I think we're going to Mars.
We got some good comments. Kelly on Facebook says, "Good luck finding a charging station out there." Then we had who was it here? Says Riot on Facebook says, "Starfleet, here we come." I mean, that's next, right?
Yeah, that would be really cool.
It would be.
Oh.
One step closer to having an X-wing, says Matt. Where is my X-wing?
I just highly doubt that they have like beam cannons and pew pew lasers on board, but I don't know. We don't know what's on that car. Who knows?
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, that's the next step, I think.
Yeah, so we're gonna find out in like the next probably 6 months, maybe, whether Elon Musk is a supervillain. If that thing turns into a giant laser that starts like shooting at the planet.
Here's the thing. Should I tweet at Elon Musk? Of course, from the ThinkGeek account.
Yeah, yes. Make a space laser?
Please, could you make a laser sword?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A laser sword, not anything specifically, a very generic laser sword.
It'll definitely help us in space. From my extensive research, I think laser swords are good for space.
They're very good for space.
Highly usable there.
Yeah. So
on the various different planets that are in space.
I think I'm just going to tweet at him and say, hey, could you please make us a generic laser sword? Thank you. And then maybe 5 years from now, Elon will be like, here's your laser sword. Also, I shot it into space. And I'll be like, that's not useful.
It's going to be the next thing that the Boring Company makes.
Yes.
Lots of new people looks like they're joining, so hello to everybody who is joining. Thank you for hanging out with us here today.
Hello.
You want to talk about, I know all these trailers were cool, but what was your favorite stuff that happened this week?
My favorite stuff that happened this week? Are we going to do slurps? Are we slurping?
Yeah, this is
slurp of the week.
Of the week.
Let's do it.
Are you ready?
Yes. Jeff just told me he was going to steal my slurp, and you can't do that.
No, I'm not. But
you don't even know what my slurp is.
Of course I know what your slurp is, Bianca. My slurp...
Wait, explain what slurps are if this is your first time watching.
Yes.
Everybody's just supposed to know this, Aaron. A slurp of the week is your favorite or the best thing that happened to you this week. Why is it called a slurp? Because I didn't have the sense to say no to calling it a slurp when Aaron and Bianca asked me.
It's the best thing that happened that week.
You fool.
That was your slurp of that week was my ambivalence about your silly word.
Yes.
My slurp of the week this week is the world of Warcraft, just the whole world. I started playing World of Warcraft in 2004.
Yep.
I have been a nerd for a long time, is the truth of it. So I started playing Warcraft in 2004. It was great. I had a lot of fun there. I met a lot of cool people, one of them being my wife.
2004 was vanilla or BC?
I actually started playing in the beta of so it was vanilla.
Of course you did.
Look, I've been playing EverQuest.
Oh, I've played since the beta. Okay,
it's been a while.
It's
been a while. And it's been great, and I've loved to see where it's going. So I started playing Legion, and then, you know, as life does, life goes in ebbs and flows of sort of like how much free time you do or don't have. And I
guess if you're some sort of filthy casual player, that is how it would work.
Yeah,
oh my God.
Sometimes I just like want to see my kids and stuff. So
it does not compute.
I got an email from my good pals at Blizzard recently.
And were they like, please go
And
back.
they were like, Jeff, look at all this cool stuff, and also
you can Battle for Azeroth.
Yeah, you can pre-order the the next expansion
Yep.
and look at all this great stuff we're going to give you, and
New
also
races.
here are new races for you to play. And I said, yeah, sure, that's fine, I'm in. So
Took so much convincing.
that was pretty much the sales pitch. And so I've re-downloaded it, and so now I'm doing the whole Argus quest line, which I hadn't gotten through before because I bailed out like a filthy casual, of course.
Like a filthy casual.
And yeah, so I've been really enjoying that, and
Corner Alliance.
Obviously Alliance for the Alliance.
I can't believe that you're even sitting next to me. It's like I don't even know you.
It's really nice to be able to bask in the glory of the Alliance, right? Like you feel good.
No, I feel disgusting and dirty, and how dare you even be near me? I can't even believe that we're friends because it makes no sense.
Bianca plays on the Horde because she has no sense at all. Look, I'm willing to go there. It's so we can have a big old internet fight in the comments.
I will bet you that everyone in the comments is Horde.
Everyone, literally everyone.
Anybody with any sense is playing Horde.
All right. Well, anyway, Legion's great. WoW is great. I'm happy. It's fun. If you are a lapsed WoW fan, it's a good time to come back.
Mm-hmm.
And
what if you've never played WoW before?
If you've never played WoW before, I actually think this would be one of the better times to join. So they've introduced a lot of new mechanics that let you sort of level anywhere in the world, which is, historically. So if you've never played WoW, the way that the game works is you've got to get your character from level 1 to level 110, and that's a hike. Like,
yes.
It's a physical hike in the sense that you have to you go all over the world, and the world is huge. Like it's a massive and really interesting place to explore.
And you don't have a flying mount yet.
Yeah, so in patches, years, days, months, weeks, whatever passed, you had not exactly a path that you had to take. Like you had options of where to be. You could have like A, B, or C at any given time, but you kind of had to be on some variant of this path, and now it's much more open. So it's probably, I don't know that that's necessarily made it easier, but it's probably made it more enjoyable to do a leveling, like the haul from 1 to 110. I mean, the game started, it was 1 to 60. So it's probably a pretty good time to start playing.
The problem with this system is, as you are... Aaron wants me to stop talking about WoW, and the thing about it is, I can talk all day about this game.
I know, what's your real slurp? It's not WoW.
Here's the thing, I'm finishing my sentence. If you're still leveling now, because I've been leveling since the scaling changes, you can get Gnome Reagan anytime, whenever, and then you want to die all the time. Gnome Reagan is a very famous instance in this game that is long and filled with gnomes, so terrible.
Not the best. Not
My favorite gnome is Randy.
Get out of here.
Hey,
you don't play this game.
What's your favorite slurp? What's your slurp of the week, babe?
My slurp of the week is Altered Carbon, which is a really, really awesome cyberpunk show that came out on Netflix, I guess, last week. It sure feels like it was longer than that because I binged the heck out of this show, and I love it. If you are a Blade Runner fan, this is for you. If you're a Westworld fan, this is also for you. If you just like watching good TV, hey, guess what? This is for you. Altered Carbon is great. I would not suggest it for younger viewers.
If you're a child, this is not for you.
This is not for you.
Younger viewers are the faint of heart. It's a bit gritty in a couple places.
It is grittier, but it's really an amazing example of world building, of very intelligent storytelling, character development. I've really been enjoying it. Jeff, I know you've been watching it and you really like it too. I highly recommend it. So if you're looking for something to do this weekend and you're not going to play WoW, which is a mistake, but if you're going to make that mistake, then I highly recommend picking up Altered Carbon because it's great.
Yep, definitely recommend. Really interesting concept that they get out there in this one. And I think it's good treatment.
Yep. Also, in case you joined us sort of in the middle of our TRAILERPALOOZA discussion, we have these amazing things here in the back. They are a lot of like retro Atari things. We've got a lunchbox, there's a backpack, a hat, a wallet. I think there's something else, maybe a thermos in there. We're going to give away 2 prize packs of those, so you'll get one of everything. We're giving away 2 of those, and there is a link in the description or the comments of the video. you just click that link, you fill out the form, and you're entered to win. We'll announce the winners at the end of the stream, so make sure that you get your entries in because we are more than halfway over, and you won't have that much time left.
We have about 10 minutes left before that contest
the poll.
ends.
Exactly.
All right.
Let's play some stuff.
You want to play a game or you just want to talk products?
What do you guys want to do? Do you want to play a game? Do you want to play a game with us?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Let's play a game.
So,
So you
Jeff,
check the comments.
Yeah,
and I'm going to set up things from our side.
Amanda says once she finishes Voltron, then she'll check out Altered Carbon. Voltron's amazing.
Voltron is very good.
Pidge is my favorite, obvious.
Riot says when I think of WoW, I think of that South Park episode. I mean, yes, we all do.
Is someone's name Riot? Because that's a very good
That's
name.
what it says right here. Daisy says, "How dare you talk smack about gnomes?" Well, I will stand up for this decision. I dare talk smack about gnomes, even as an Alliance player, because gnomes are for punting.
There is for sure like a quest where you do that, I think.
If you are clicking the link and it doesn't work, it's probably because you're clicking it inside the Facebook app, and what you should do is open your browser on your phone or your tablet or whatever you are watching us on and type it in. It is bit.ly/tgtw2918, and you will...
you can enter.
You will be entered that way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jean-Paul says he wants us to play a game. It's always fun to watch Bianca lose. Win.
All right, so we're going to play a game that some of you might have seen before. It's called...
You have to join it first before we can show them.
I'm joining. It's called Drawful.
Here's the thing. It's not... There we go. Am I in yet?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
It's frozen. Is it frozen on yours or just the ripsaw?
It seems to be frozen.
Uh-oh, no games.
Here.
All right.
Oh, no. We're going to try to technically solve this because we are very technical people.
Yeah. Jeff, why don't you talk about some products while we fix the game?
All right. We're going to do that. I'll grab some products. So I'm going to start over here with one that maybe you've been eyeballing. This is our Nuka-Cola Girl Modern Icon statue. We have a line of these statues that we've been bringing out. This is the latest one. So from Fallout, the scale on these is pretty nice. They are relatively large, but not sort of like take up a whole shelf. Great for desktop or on a bookshelf or something like that. They're very detailed, really nicely painted statues. And they come in a cool box as well, which you can see back here that I can't reach to pull across. But they, we have several of them. We also did a Fallout, what was it, T60 power armor in the Modern Icons.
Yeah.
And
we've got Aloy from Horizon Zero Dawn, which is gorgeous.
Yeah. So if you're into this scale of statues, we've been doing several of them. This one's been recently released, and if you're a Fallout fan, it's a great one to pick up. We've also got, as Bianca was hinting at, some really cool Atari products. We've got this Atari watch, or watch wallet, whatever.
It's Friday.
It goes on your wrist. You just wear it like that, right? Like, what time is it? It's Atari time. It's money time. So you guys might have heard of this movie called Ready Player One, also a book. So there's a lot of hype around retro right now. So we've got a hat.
So retro.
The cool thing about the hat is the small details on it.
It does have a lot of small and cool details. It says Old School Gamer on the back above the snaps.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the bottom of the bill.
Okay, I'm in now, Aaron.
You good? Okay.
Okay, look. It looks like our technical difficulties are solved. So I'm going to get back into Drawful. So Drawful is a game in which you get silly prompts. And
you gotta draw them.
And then you draw those.
Are you guys both in?
I'm in. I'm drawing a picture of myself.
Guys, be nice and don't draw any beepuses.
No beepus.
If you draw bad things, we will throw you out. And that would be a shame because we don't want to have to do that. So if you want to play with us, come play, but you gotta behave.
Nice, please.
Behave, or we send the knee breakers, right? Like that's how we do.
Yeah. So if you guys want to go to jackbox.tv on your phones or your computer, I think you can find your computer. and then type in the room code ZWKV. You guys can play with us if anyone wants to do that. Otherwise, I'll just play, I guess, from my desk here. My little streaming side.
Hello. There we go.
Oh, Bianca, that's a gorgeous photo of you? Is that a photo?
That's a photo. Oh, Jeff. That's very good.
Jeff drew a very good one. We give you guys some time to get in if anyone's...
Yeah, we have sort of a delay here.
Ooh, Alan, welcome to the party.
Alan?
Mm-hmm.
CJ?
CJ?
Welcome to our joyful party. Hello, Bones. You're the mayor of Bone Town. That's what I call Reaper on Overwatch. When Bianca plays with me, I do a voice.
Yeah, she does a whole
I call him the Skeleton Man.
It's a whole bit. He's just trying to drum up some tourism for Bone Town.
Yeah, obviously where he comes from.
Alright, wow.
We got some people to join in the audience, too. You guys can play along and vote for stuff.
CJ has a very concerned man face.
I love that face.
It's real good. It's
very
real good.
I think he's mostly concerned about the fact that you play Alliance in World of Warcraft.
I've got to be honest, Jeff. A lot lot of people in the comments were for the Horde.
I'm sorry, they're wrong.
There were some people supporting Alliance, but...
Loktar.
Now, Doobie, I'm dubious of your situation.
Hey, I do have the sensor.
Doobie, be polite.
Nobody draw any beepuses. I don't want to see them.
I don't want to see those beepuses.
Mm-mm.
We got some people in the audience. You can always join the audience and play along with us.
You get to vote?
Yeah. On our ridiculous answers.
Are we all in here?
Alright, Doobie, that's an appropriate drawing.
It's very good.
We're gonna give them 5 more seconds to try and finish their drawings.
Jeff, that's you.
So guys, hurry up.
It is, actually. I forgot to draw my glasses because I usually wear contacts.
Yeah.
And my mental image of myself does not include glasses.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Bones, that's great! That's a very good drawing!
That's a good little boy, Bones. Alright, we're gonna give you 10 more seconds, and then I'm gonna hit everybody in. And then either it's gonna auto-complete your drawing.
No, it will give you a dumb owl.
It will give
if
you
you don't
you'll get a dumb owl.
Accept.
Just push accept.
Mike,
quick.
Eagle Eyes. Just accept your drawings.
4, 3.
Counting down, you know, they're like 10 seconds.
Yeah, we got a slight delay.
We're in the future.
Are you sure? I am so sure.
Oh, sorry guys. Just hit yes.
Here's your dumb owl.
Yeah,
oh, those are good owls, though.
Yeah.
I like the one
with the 8-pack. Is that Kylo Ren?
No, that's
He looks right square to me.
Alright, so you should have a thing that tells you what to draw. Oh gosh.
This is like real specific. Okay.
Draw a picture on your device that would have that title.
Yeah, so you've all got weird weird instructions on your mobile devices, and so you're gonna have a little bit of time to do some drawings on your phone. Oh, Doobie is in, and he's done, and he knows what he's about. Maybe it was easy. Maybe he had an easy one. Jeff, how's yours looking? You have 2 colors to use from, so really appreciate your...
How's mine looking, Aaron? Well, I mean, it's looking pretty bad. The thing is, it actually is very easy. Mine's very easy to draw, but the concept is difficult to convey in a drawing.
Yeah.
If you knew what it was, I could draw a picture of it, and it'd be real easy. Oh no, Bianca, the computer has gone to the...
Sleep zone?
I got it.
No good, okay.
Uh-oh, I don't have a mouse to shake it awake. You gotta remember to do that. Sometimes we forget to set our settings, and that's what happens on ThinkGeek this week.
As I said, we moved offices this week. So.
Yeah, it's been a long week. But it's Friday, and we're playing games, so...
Alright. I've drawn mine, and here's the thing. I don't love the concept of what I was given.
Uh-oh.
I just feel like they limited my artistic ability by placing these limits on it, and I just... You know.
They really...
Yeah.
So it's not that my drawing is bad, it's that I was imposed upon to draw this thing, and I...
Man, yeah. I don't know, I give up.
Hey, I've played this game a lot with Jeff, and his drawings are bad.
Sometimes they're real bad.
They're sometimes real bad, they're generally real bad. Sorry.
Mine was really... Like,
Do you feel like they limited your artistic ability?
No, I feel like if somebody said to you to draw the thing that I got, and we both knew what it was supposed to be, it's like a very direct thing. It's like, I don't know, like drawing a microphone or whatever. Like it is an actual thing, and the drawing of it is very easy, but the context around it is not.
So for those of you who don't know, we're playing Drawful 2. It's a game made by Jackbox Games, and it's a game you can stream or play online with your friends or play in your office with your friends.
First of all,
Bianca, that's a very good hat.
Am I streetwear?
Oh, of course.
I'm so streetwear right now.
All the way.
Jeff said it, so it's true.
Alright guys, looks like drawing time's over. We're going to now see one of your drawings up on screen. And for those playing along, we need you to write a title you think that this might be, like what the prompt for this drawing would be, or a prompt that will trip up others if they had to pick the correct prompt out of a list.
The thing about it is, what's going on here?
Hard to say.
Hard to say, because it does look like maybe two men surfing above a stage.
Two men surfing above a stage?
Yeah, I don't think that's it though.
It looks like there's a box or something, an arrow pointing to some sort of a 3D object. Maybe? We apologize about the delay. We're still working on like stream delays and stuff. We've got the extended timers on, so hopefully you guys will have enough time, but don't judge your time by the mark on the bottom of the screen.
Yes.
So get those answers
Our broadcast is set for something like a 10-second delay, and then there's an encode delay that happens on the streaming services. So what you were seeing probably happened about 15 seconds ago.
Yeah.
All right. So now we have things up on the screen. So make sure you're paying attention.
Okay, we got some people saying underwater lockbox. The hat does look good on Bianca's head.
Thank you.
Leaping over a building, Jack in the Box, buried treasure, surfboard, Dropbox, Shark Tank. We got a lot of good guesses going on here.
Here's
An evidence locker.
Here's the
That's
thing.
one of the answers.
None of these are whatever that is. That's not these though. I know that one of them is right.
Well, I mean, you would hope.
But the thing is, did you draw this, Jeffrey?
I don't know what you're talking about, Bianca.
Jeff, did you draw this nightmare?
Oh no, Jeff, was this you?
Look, I'm not going to reveal anything until we get to the end.
And if you're in the audience, you can also vote along.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, babe.
Okay, so here we go. Yes, I drew this, and
Explain yourself.
it's evidence locker, and so I started with this idea of like the lockbox, which is very easy to draw, right? Like the actual evidence locker is very easy to draw, and then I started to draw a crime scene, and then I was like, I don't really know what's going on, and then I just quit drawing because I ran foul of any good ideas.
Enter your titles now.
The thing is,
Hoomst.
Okay.
Interesting. Very minimal. Yeah, we're gonna keep working on the stream delay. I apologize for you guys playing at home. It's running through a little bit of a more delay the longer we play this game.
Oh no.
Yeah. Let's see.
The thing is,
Tell me more about your thing.
Did you draw
who
this?
is Hoomie? I got it.
I wish I had a mouse so I could shake it.
You could plug in a mouse, but you don't have an extra one, I don't think.
Yeah, I would have to leave this room and then
Yeah,
come
just
back.
like right from the middle of the string with this mouse.
Hey, I'm serious. Time is up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're getting people writing things in, which I appreciate. My guess is, how much time do they generally have because of the stream
Here are your
delay?
choices.
They have about 30 seconds, I would say. Which is, to be fair, the amount of time you normally get playing this game.
Yeah. What is the real title of Hoomie?
Hoomie.
Who? Me.
I want you to know, Cheryl said Bianca wasn't lying about your drawings, Jeff. They
I
were
wasn't.
terrible.
That was a real bad drawing. Like I have moments of genius separated by like
Jackie Chan's
lifetimes,
Who Am I is my favorite.
separated by like lifetimes of abject failure in drawing on Drawful. That's really the story of Jeff playing Drawful.
I mean, I think the story of Jeff playing Drawful is Jeff is not very good at drawing. And thus is not great at
Choose
drawing.
something.
Not very good at drawing
no.
for Drawful, at least.
No, he did a very good Calvin and Hobbes that he used to torment the
That's
smoker.
I
outside.
actually can draw pretty well. It's
That's
just I
true.
cannot draw on this thing very well.
Maybe you should get a stylist.
Do you need me to train you? You know how skilled I am at.
Aaron is very good at Drawful.
Jackie Chan's Who Am I is excellent.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you chose that.
I wish that was correct, honestly.
I do.
Me
as
too.
well.
Question, very easy. 9% of the audience.
Oh, you got me. Who's that? Bones?
Bones? That's Bones.
Good one.
Is it Dr. Bones?
I am glad that someone else chose Doctor Who.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a better way to draw that, but I appreciate the points. Amnesia. Oh, I see. It's two out. Yeah.
Who am I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see they didn't want to totally cheat and write.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The other one is sort of a little cheat.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It looks like maybe Eagle Eyes and Mike left, but that's okay.
That's fine.
That happens.
The thing is, I love this. Who is this? I need to know immediately.
This
It's
is very good.
gorgeous. Actually, I think I know whose this is. Next time it comes around, I'll find out at the end.
It's the one that has the very good face.
Yeah.
Whose name I cannot remember at this time.
That is the right colors.
Guys, if you're one of the six people playing with us,
Announce yourself.
yeah, email us or Facebook us. Take a screenshot on your phone or your computer and email the screenshot to famous@thinkgeek.com. We want to know who we've been playing with. And we'll make you famous. I want to frame this, honestly. I know it's in a frame maybe currently, but I do want to frame this piece of art.
Yeah. This
It's-
is very good.
Yeah.
I feel like I made this face multiple times this week.
Yeah, you definitely have only about 30 seconds, so thanks guys. Thanks Bones and I forget the other one there, the drawing, but for getting in on time.
Yeah, we really appreciate it. We're trying to work this out so that we can play with other people. It's the stream
And
delay
here
that's
you're
killing us.
Because maybe one day we'll just do like a stream where we play games, and we're just
Yeah.
we're using you guys, our ThinkGeek This Week loyal watchers, as our test subjects. But we'll give you the email again. at the end.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
I do love one of these.
Is it Portrait of a Very Angry
It
Pickle?
it is Portrait of a Very Angry Pickle that I do like.
I do love it very much.
I'm gonna go with.
It's a hard thing.
I am going to give bonus likes to a few.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can award bonus likes if you think something was extra funny.
Tap any button.
Alright, so we're at 10 seconds now, which means people are gonna be
They've already
done
missed
pretty
it.
soon.
Who picked what?
Alright.
Oh, B, that wasn't it.
The thing is,
Alan gotcha.
that was my self-portrait this week, and I stand by that.
Okay, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, Alan really thought it was, but Bones got him with that scream.
Mm.
Sometimes the
lights
lights,
just turned
yeah,
off.
sometimes the lights dim. Guys, while we were setting
Portrait
this.
of a Very Angry Pickle. Thank you for those points.
Oh, Jeff,
Yeah.
that's very
I
funny.
did give you
Oh, I
some
appreciate
thumbs. That was very good.
A spooky painting. Yes!
Here's the thing.
CJ!
I mean, it is pretty spooky.
He's too cute to be spooky. I'm not
He's
spooky.
pretty
Look how
angry.
cute that whole
Painting.
thing is.
Oh no, Doobie.
I got 12 thumbs on that one.
You
Yeah.
got 12 thumbs. That's
I guess the audience was enamored with your angry pickle. Oh, okay.
Titles. Next.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Venom.
Ve-
It's the Venom.
Spider-Man. Spider-Man, contrary to popular belief, is just a man made of small spiders.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what
I think
Tobey
that's
Maguire is. He's just made of small spiders.
Mhm.
And they put him in that suit.
I think
Yep.
that actually might be
Guys,
true.
you've probably only got a few seconds at this
got
point
about 10.
to get your stuff in.
By the
real
time
life.
you hear this, it'll be too late.
Oh no!
But some of you guys seem to be doing okay. Oh no, this is not. Actually, no. You'll have time. We forgot how this was gonna work.
Well, you want to check the comments? Since you've already-
Let's have some comments. I'll just hold all the devices.
You will.
People did love my Angry Pickle.
Angry Pickle is
Good day.
very good. Jeff, while you may not be good at drawing, you are very good at witticism.
I do my best. I do my very best.
Colin says, I don't know what it is, but I love it.
All right, that's
Don't
time.
forget to get your entries in, by the way, if you want to win any free Atari packs.
It's too late. The
Oh, it's
contest
too
is
late?
ended. Yeah,
Aaron tells me I'm wrong. I'm lying to
I
you.
end it in
Don't
an
enter.
hour.
You
Yeah.
can't.
But I'll draw some names while we're playing, and at the end of the stream we'll reveal.
It's time to vote on what it is.
Whoever's that fart sound got it in right away.
Here's the
I know
thing.
you guys can't hear it, but I hear all of the fart sounds. Let me turn up the volume for you people.
The comments are good. Way too many spider bites.
That's just Colin. That's
Oh,
us.
I just noticed it was Colin. It moved. It scrolled as I saw it. That's
Yeah.
very funny. Way too many spider bites. How many is not too many though? Like how many spider bites can you have and it not be too many?
Having been bit by a spider once in my life, it's
Really?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
hurts
I was thinking
so
like
much.
I don't know how many spider
And
bites you
you're
can
next.
actively have and it not be too many of them.
Yeah, so I
Just a generic bug
oh,
bite.
bug bite. No.
CJ, you really got him with that though.
I think
What a good
CJ's a
face.
ringer.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
CJ's played this before.
Yeah, spider bites. That's good. That's good. That's not what I was given though. It's
I hear someone burping all the time.
Yeah, it's the game.
It's
when
the game. That's what happens
It
in
is,
the game.
It assigns
Good
every
job,
player
Jeff.
a sound. Oh, you did
CJ,
it!
good
Yeah,
job.
we've all
That's what
been
that
there.
was.
You did it.
Hey.
It was covered in ticks.
I
see.
love the concept
You
of that.
didn't give
No.
them. You didn't give them 8 legs, so it was a tick, not a spider.
Yep.
Yep.
I did that.
Was that intentional?
Oh yeah, for
100%.
sure.
Yeah.
David Kelso calls it Tom Hardy's arm.
That's Tom
Yeah.
Hardy's arm.
There it is.
Tom Hardy.
Convincing title now.
Was that anything?
It's yes.
Hey, I love this.
This is also, look at this cool
Is
man.
this Bones? No, whose art is this? I can't
This
remember.
is Bones, I think.
Is it? I can't remember what color this is.
I
love
did like
it.
all of it.
I love this art. Come work for me and do my art. Thank you. Will you make me ThinkGeek This Week fan art, please? Thank you.
Oh man. That is very good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It conveys a lot with very little.
Conveys a lot with very little. I love this.
I'm not sure
style.
what it is that it's conveying, but there's a lot of it that's
There's
conveying.
a story there,
There's
and
a
I
story
love
there.
it.
Yeah.
There's a very clear style.
I
Yeah,
feel
you
like
guys
this
got about
is
15 seconds left.
I feel like this is a character from a comic book or something that's just waiting to happen.
Serious. Time is up.
Yes,
Yeah.
for sure.
There's a great origin story in there somewhere.
They should make a movie out of that, huh? We're just going deep into origin stories. What's one more,
And
right?
here
Yeah.
are your choices.
Origin stories.
Origin stories.
Ooh, these lights are real flickering.
Ducks?
Ducks? I like the question marks about it.
Mhm.
Like, you're not sure if it's
Porn,
ducks.
I think.
That's not a censorable offense.
No, I can censor it, but
No.
I said it was fun.
Oh, guys. I think I know what this is. Although there are 2 very possible ones.
Here's the thing. I voted on mine for the pun
Yeah.
in it, so I love that.
Well, there are 2 that have very good puns. Holy Smokes and High Priest.
I didn't even see Holy Smokes. I
Yeah.
did go with High Priest. So,
It's just good.
it's-
Jeff, have you voted yet?
Yeah, of course.
No, of course you have. Stephanie says, this is awesome. We
Which
agree.
of the amazing ones did I put in, guys? Which one was it?
Is it porn, I think?
No.
Did you forget where we were? Oh, CJ. You got fooled by Father Awesome. High Priest is very good.
No.
Only you thought it! Doobie got you!
You got me.
It
Doobie
was
got
good.
you with
You
the
would,
pun.
Doobie. You
It was
would.
a good one.
Holy
Oh, I hope
smokes.
it's this.
Thank you for the
No!
points. Thank you, thank
Oh,
you.
Jeff, it's so good though.
Yeah, I got that cool priest. It's the shades.
Derek has provided some beautiful art critique. I find this work menacing/playful because of the way the reductive quality of the gesture contextualizes the remarkable handling of light.
I did put in the
The
description.
Chiaroscuro is beautiful.
Very good.
I did put in the
This is very good.
description of this video that we would be discussing TRAILERPALOOZA, fine art, and something else.
Yeah.
Well, Derek is on the right track. I want Derek to write me beautiful.
I mean, the art is
descriptions.
fine.
No.
So the best thing about this is I did get to watch it be drawn, so that's good, because otherwise I would really not know what was going on, and I still don't really know what's going on.
Guys, this is gonna be our longest stream ever.
It is. They're already there.
What is that?
I mean, it's pretty obvious if you ask me.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know, in the office here, about once a month, we do an office game night, and Drawful is one of our very favorite games to play. We have a group of regulars who come, and we've grown to know and appreciate everyone's art style in a different way. Jeff, what would you say your art style is?
Poor.
Poor.
I'm gonna go with poor.
That's fair.
The other thing is that I've noticed, I don't know if you... I thought it was... So you get this like postage stamp drawn on your phone, right?
Yeah.
So I thought it was actually though easier on the other phone that I had. So I had an iPhone 6s and then I got the 8 Plus.
Here are your choices.
And on the 6s I thought it was easier because the screen doesn't like work exactly right here on this one.
Oh yeah, it's the screen. Blame the technology. A poor artist blames his tools.
Alphabet soup for the soul. Good. Love it.
Donkey shaving device. Is this a donkey? Who could say?
Who could say?
Donkey! With
No.
a Shrek impression.
No, I hated it.
Did you?
I did.
We getting some votes here. Pin the tail on a donkey, oxtail, My Little Pony, pin the tail on a donkey again.
Lots of people think.
Lol at donkey shaving device.
I hope it's a donkey shaving device. Is this horse dead? Are we eating a dead horse?
Come on.
What is the tool?
It's hard to say.
It's hard to say.
It
If it's
could be a
not a
lever, it
razor,
could be
I
a
don't know what
brush.
it could be.
Let's
I
see
thought
what
it
people
was like
picked.
one of those slicker brushes. Beating a dead
A
horse.
slicker brush?
Here's the thing. Yeah, you don't
They're
know.
called.
I've never owned a horse, Bianca.
There other animals use these too, Aaron.
Thank you.
A
Cats
slicker
do.
brush?
And so do long-haired dogs.
I don't.
Pin the tail.
own a
No.
cat.
Okay, nobody got it. Is the thing.
Oh no. What was it? Groom your horse?
Shaved
Oh,
bear.
no!
Here's the thing.
I called it a donkey shaving device.
Here.
That was my title.
Oh, it's very
Alan,
good.
I respect you as a human being. That was not fair.
Maybe
Okay,
just a
here
little
we
bit
go.
less
Here
than
are
before.
points. Oh, Bianca took the cake.
Congratulations.
Killing it.
All right.
To whoever said that I never win games.
Great. And thumbs up, most thumbs up is Jeff.
Oh, sure, look at you, 24.
Alright, so if you played with us, take a snapshot of your phone and send it to famous@thinkgeek.com. That's our email for us
I
here.
hate you so bad.
And we want to thank you for playing with us.
By like a lot, though. Okay.
Eh.
Okay, we also are giving away things. These beautiful things behind us. We're giving away a full prize pack.
Hey, Aaron, to whom are we giving them?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. Oh,
Not that
no.
one. We're not giving you that one. Don't worry.
Oh.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
I thought there were things in here, but there are not.
While Aaron, oh my goodness, can I reach it? Is it possible? I believe I can.
Did you just
I got
destroy
it.
your back?
No, not this time. So this is a lovely Atari lunchbox. It comes with a lovely Atari thermos.
There you go. Look, we're showing off all of the things. There's a really nice roll top backpack. It's got the Atari logo and then Atari in kanji, I think. We've got a nice...
Wallet?
Here.
That's a
What's that?
watch.
No.
There's some backpack. It's very good.
I'm pretty sure it might be leather. If it's not leather, it's a really good faux leather.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice and soft, but a nice wallet. And we're giving 2 of these prize packs away, and Aaron is about to tell us who they go to.
To Jeff and Bianca.
Oh, weird. No,
Thank
that's the kind
you.
of nepotism I don't support. Our first winner is Nick W. Congrats, Nick.
Nick, congrats.
And our second is Amber H.
Amber
And
H.
Amber says they don't get out much to watch movies, but they'll try and decide what superhero movie they want to watch in the future.
Good. Well, I'm glad that we covered all those trailers.
Now you know, Amber.
Now you know. We will send these out to you, but make sure you respond to your winners' emails. And to everyone else, one, if you watched or joined along while we played Drawful, thank you for that. We hope you had fun. To everybody else, also hope you had fun watching us doing other stuff. And we hope you have a great week. And go watch a bunch of trailers now.
See you soon.
Yeah, see you soon.
Oh, I have to have the outro ready when you do that.
We have to have the outro ready.
Say
Yeah.
bye.
Bye.